The Ocean Monument is one of the best structures in the game, but no one cares! Why? I really don't know, but with having much to offer and maze upon maze to test our patience and perseverance, I truly believe that the Ocean Monument is a masterpiece of a structure, and a blueprint for many other structures going on into the future to hopefully model off of. So from boss battles to hidden treasure, I hope by the end of the video, you too agree that the Ocean Monument is an amazing structure. Something that I've only ever seen used in the Ocean Monument is the use of potion effects just by being in the radius of it. And if you know the monument, then you know that the only way to get rid of this effect is to defeat all 3 mini-bosses, that being the Elder Guardians. And yes, I know you can bring a bunch of milk buckets to negate the potion effects, but 1, the effect will keep coming back until you kill all the bosses, and 2, just don't be the guy to do that. It's just kind of a move altogether, so I mean but the reason the potion effects are so important is that unlike most structures, you can't just mine your way through to the treasure because you won't be able to mine, not even with the best pick in the game. This forces you to actually go through the dangerous entrance, which is littered with guardians waiting to strike you down with their beam attack. Once you get past them, you enter the best structure interior in the game, and here's why. With most structures in Minecraft, there are usually a couple of variations of it that spawn. For example, there are 3 different types of sunken ships, or how every pillager tower kind of looks the same, but with the monument, it's almost completely different, and the only thing that stays consistent is where the Elder Guardian spawns. I mean, personally, there's been times where it's taken me over an hour just to find the sponge room, and that's because there's just so many ways to get lost in there. The only way to really navigate it is to drain it and put up signs, because navigating it fully submerged with guardians swarming at you is nowhere near a viable option. Just when you thought the Ocean Monument has nothing else to offer too, if you go to the large chamber and mine the dark prismarine there, you will get multiple blocks of gold behind it, just waiting to be mined. Not to mention that almost every block in the monument is unique to it and can't be found anywhere else. And let's all be honest here, the sea lanterns are hands down the best light source in the game. It even has an animation in it. From ruthless boss fights to endless mazes, the Ocean Monument has literally everything you could ask for in a structure. Like I just mentioned, boss fights and mazes, but also treasure, unique blocks, and almost complete random generation to keep it fresh. I think Mojang could learn a thing or two from the Ocean Monument and how the structure is set up. And actually, by the looks of it, they have learned, as the Bastion is a very hard structure to completely conquer, and the ancient city makes you question your sanity, as crouch walking for 30 minutes to avoid almost certain death from the warden can drive almost anybody mad. I guess to end off the video, let's just appreciate the effort Mojang is putting into structures nowadays, as there's nothing more fun than venturing into a structure that you could realistically die in. And I credit the monument for being the first structure to do it right.